Hello and welcome back to another video on Vlookup formulas. In the last video, I showed how a case-sensitive Vlookup formula could be created. While the code certainly got over the case-sensitive limitation of a traditional Vlookup, it also had its own limitations. We're going to look at a scenario in which the value we are trying to find a match with is a concatenation, in this case, the type of insured and the EX code. So going back to our tab with explanation codes, we broke out the EX codes into two types of customers, residential and commercial. They've each got the same type of EX codes, but the descriptions are slightly different, so that the letters that we send out will inform them when they are getting paid. So for residential, the descriptions that pay will say the 1st of the month, and for commercial, it will say the 15th of the month. We want a unique value for each description for a VLOOKUP, so I created a lookup column over here that just concatenates columns B and C. And this traditional VLOOKUP formula in column F concatenates the same values, this time in column B and E. And a traditional VLOOKUP is able to find values when you concatenate what it's looking up, but it's still going to have the same case-sensitive limitation you can see in these cells right here. And when we use the same custom VLOOKUP formula from the last video, it's not finding any of the values. And the reason why is in the find method. This is the section where it's looking up. It's actually looking at formulas right here. So once the formula concatenates B and E, and it goes over here and it's looking in column A to find values, it's actually looking up here in the formula bar, and instead of seeing residential AA, it's seeing equal B2 and C2, and therefore not finding a value. So what we're going to do in this look in here, we're just going to change this to values. And that should fix everything. So now you see that it's in column G, it's returning all the values we want. And basically what that did was, well, now that it's going through column A, it's actually looking at what you see in the cell, which is residential AA and on down. So hopefully this was an informative video, and I'll leave a link to the code in the section below, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thank you for watching.